for Bishop McCort, looking for state title number 4. I tell you, they've spared no dime here in prepping things for this game. Nice sound system in the background. The outlet passes to those dangerous scores we've talked about through the beginning of this game. All right, Carlson Pyro. Well, both teams are ready. The sound system isn't ready. See if they pump down and get ready for the opening face-off. Here we go. Bishop McCort looking for state championship number 4. I believe we're ready for the opening face-off of this game to be taken by the Crushers, Josh Pyro. Crushers control the draw. It slips into their end, but quickly comes the Panthers of Cheltenham in control of the puck. Loose now just around the blue line. McCort gathers it in and wheels around. Taken there by Chris Carlson. Carlson skating center ice, looking left and passing left. Tries to hit Pyro, goes over his stick. Pyro goes left corner, squares up in front, shot, save. And a big save by Matt Connolly very quickly there with his right pad. Actually seemed to trap the puck between the net and his right pad. A brief celebration there for Bishop McCort. They thought they had a goal just that quickly, but at 14:39 instead we've got a face-off just to the left of Connolly. Again, controlled by the Crushers, tipped through the blue line. No, Cheltenham can't quite get it out. They dump it back into that left corner where vision is obstructed. McCord in control of the puck, skating around in front to Carlson. Carlson to Pyro. Loose puck, quick shot. Petrick goes over everybody. Back come the Panthers of Cheltenham. Crossing center ice, guarded quickly there and taken down. McCord in control of the puck, going left side. That's Carlson there. Carlson dumps it in, and McCort wants a line change very quickly here. Panthers trying to hurry things up, doing a line change of their own, actually. A little confusion on the bench. Half that line stayed out. McCort, 2 players run into each other. Cheltenham comes down, skating down right side, wide of the goal. McCort in control of the puck. Now Zamias loses it. Cheltenham as the puck tips up and rides along the top of the board. McCort still gets it and tries to get it out. Knocked back by Perry. Perry can't control it. Slap shot and on goal, but deflected quickly by Sirianni. Sirianni clears the zone past the blue line, but the Panthers still have the puck. They just dump it into the McCort zone and get the rest of that line change done. Heavy hitting out here again early on. Panthers dumping it in. Now we've got an offside call against Cheltenham. Let's step aside for a moment. It's high school hockey on 850 WJAC. Well, we're back. I'm Jim Benna for 850 WJC. They thought they got the face-off up. The puck quickly went up and got knocked out over the bench area, so they're facing off the center ice again, and here we go. Controlled by Cheltenham at center ice. Dumping it down the left side, or their right side rather, trying to get it into the McCort zone. The Crushers control it. Outlet pass from Zamias is tipped away. He's still in control of the puck as it came right back to him. McCort has it at the blue line, dumps it in. Zamias at the backhand. The Crushers want a line change. Josh Brandt got hung up on the ice a little bit for the Crushers. He finally gets off. McCort gets out in plenty of time as the puck wheeled the whole way around the Cheltenham goal. Crushers skating down. Holsinger in control of the puck. Knocked off it there. Had his skates taken out from him, but no call. Tied up right side of the board to the right of Nick Mish. Panthers in control right now. Skating around is Elephant. Elephant looking for room, finds none. Outlet pass goes to C.J. Oster. He can't get rid of it as the puck is knocked right back in to the Crusher zone. 12:38 and counting here. McCort in control of the puck. Rizzo with it now. Right side. Tries to pass up that right side. Puck again knocked away very quickly by Adam Brand for the Panthers. Crushers circle around their own zone inside the blue line and finally cleared distance to the ice. We may have an icing call here if it goes the whole way down. Indeed we do. Let's step aside. You're listening to high school hockey on 850 WJAC. Back just after the face-off. Crushers in control of the puck. Left side, it's going down. It's Carlson skating in. The shot. Backhand move. Nice save there by Connolly. And we've got a penalty. And did I see a slash call there or a hook? Somebody got, I think there was some stick work done on Carlson. He's on his knees in the far right corner. Still managed to get the shot off. But a nice save by Connolly. So the Crushers will get a power play at 11:48. 11:48 on the clock in the first period of this one. Face-off will go to the right of Connolly. Now the order saying, well, looked like Carlson was coming off the ice and somebody was coming in for him. Zamias was, but the official said no. Carlson was back up, and I'm certain that's not a problem for the Crushers of Bishop McCort. Pyro loses the face-off, controlled by Cheltenham. They just whack at the distance of the ice. Well, now we're going to have a penalty against Bishop McCort. I believe we've got a trip. Why don't we step away for a moment till I get this sorted out? You're listening to High School Hockey on 850 WJAC. Well, we're back to live action. 4-on-4, McCort control of the puck. Skates down, shots, kick save by Connolly. Back they come. 4-on-4 situation for the Crushers. Sirianni called on the penalty, a tripping penalty. Shot goes wide of the McCort net as the Panthers try to hustle down. Puck loose left side, nobody near it. Panthers trying to hustle around, get it up to a point man. Finally there, slap shot, whiffs on it. Puck loose in front of the McCort net. Crushers gain control. Here comes Pyro left side. Pyro skating down, attracts a crowd forward. Nice move there around two men. Skates in on Connolly. Shot off the post. It hit the crossbar and came back up. And they're going to ice the puck quickly down as Cheltenham dodged a bullet there. What a beautiful move by Pyro. Had four men surrounding him. Just a sidestep between two of them. Skated across the crease, got a shot off. Had the goaltender committed to his right. But his shot, as he tried to go high, hit the crossbar and came right back out in front. Nobody was close to trailing the play, and Cheltenham thought quickly of it and cleared it down the ice. 10:56 left to go here in the first period. Minute 8 left to go in the Cheltenham penalty. A minute 16 left to go in the penalty against the Crushers. So for about 8 seconds, they'll have a power play later on. Cheltenham in control right now, coming down 2-on-1. McCort hustling in quickly. Shot goes high of the net. The Panthers skating very well if you let them alone out in open ice. Nate Smith had a nice break there. McCort defense had to hustle down nicely. McCort a little choppy out there right now. Finally just dumps the puck down center ice. It goes through a couple of defensemen. So no icing call there. Connolly in control. Dumps out left side to his man. It's Hofstein. Hofstein controlling and wheeling around his net. Coming up now, met there by Carlson. Carlson, nope, gets around Carlson. Hofstein loses the puck at the blue line. Has to dump it in. Gets it on net. And a save by Nick Mish. I believe that would be the first shot on goal of the period for the Panthers. They had a couple go off the side of the net. McCort in control right now. Carlson skating right-hand side. He's got Matt Perry on the left. Carlson goes left to Perry off his stick. Can't quite get the shot off. He dumps it back around the net to Carlson. Carlson goes topside. Finds a man there in Holsinger. Holsinger gets a wrist shot. There he scores! Now Holsinger from the blue line. Although it might have been deflected in front. He waits for the final call. Matt Perry provided a beautiful screen, but at 9:58, the Crushers are on the board. Let's step away for a moment. It's High School Hockey on 850 WJAC. Okay. Let's just take a 30 here. Well, we're back to live action indeed. That first goal goes to Phil Holsinger, defenseman, wrist shot from the front. Carlson did a nice job wheeling around the net, saw him wide open and backhanded a pass to him. Holsinger put it on net. There was a nice screen there by Perry, and the puck found between the legs of Connolly, and the Crushers lead 1-0 early here. Panthers trying to pick up the pressure in the McCort zone. Now back come the Crushers in control of the puck. Long pass to Pyro, but it was tipped away. Carlson and Pyro trying to go back and forth. Panthers in control of the puck now, skating into the McCort zone, but McCort laying out some heavy checks at that blue line. And I don't know if we have an offside call or whether the official just lost sight of the puck. There's a stoppage against the board. And again, on our left side here, very difficult to see exactly who's in control of the puck. But nobody is going off the ice for a penalty. I'll tell you one unique thing about this facility in terms of the penalty box. Players who are penalized go back to their bench area. There doesn't seem to be a designated penalty area unless there's a certain zone that they're to be sitting on their own bench. But no true penalty box. They're sitting on their own bench during penalties. Face-off just outside the McCort zone, controlled by Cheltenham. They lose it now at center ice. Carlson goes to Pyro. Carlson back and forth, backhand shot, save Connolly. Puck is knocked over the glass, and we've got a face-off that'll be just to the right of Connolly. It wasn't on either point. It was dead center from that blue line, about 5 feet in. Drifted it in. I don't know if Connolly ever saw the shot again because of the nice screen by Matt Perry. Pyro handling face-off duties. This will be to the right of Connolly, controlled by the Crushers. They dump it back in around the net, looking for help. Hustling in is Petrick. Petrick in control of the puck in front. Quick shot, saved there by Connolly. Petrick did a nice job of getting that puck to Pyro. He just one-timed it, but Connolly had that side of the net completely sealed off. Cheltenham just dumps it into the McCort zone. Crushers wheel around right side. Petrick in control now, loses it in the skates, gets it back. Sirianni has the puck now as he goes around his own net. Plays it off the glass. Got hung up there on the board and got by Carlson. Carlson unable to clear the zone, and the Panthers dump it right back in. McCort in control again to Sherman in now, right side, trying to go over to Pyro. Pyro looking help the left side. Leads Carlson by a little bit too much, and it's cut off there by Cheltenham. Cheltenham in control of the puck now. It's Nate Smith circling around just inside his own blue line, waiting for his team to set up. McCort, quick line change here as the Panthers backpedal. McCort quicker not only in skating, it would appear, but in quicker getting on and off the ice. Nice move right side, breakaway for the Panthers, but he lost control of the puck. Did a nice job of robbing the puck at the blue line of Bishop McCort. It did Nate Smith, but he could not quite carry it in. McCort just whacking it out of the zone there as they're all caught up in the right-hand corner. Cheltenham cuts it off with their own blue line, tries to set up with 7:57 left to go here in the first period. Sirianni whacks it down the left side of the board, and McCort gives chase. Cheltenham finds it quickly, and they just bring it right back up that right side. Looks more like a long-range tennis match right now as both teams really trying to set something up with a dump. Zamai is in control of the puck right-hand side now, skating around, gets to the blue line, taken off the skates. Do we have a penalty? No. Cheltenham takes over control of the puck deep in their own zone. They go up top. There's room there for him to shoot. Phil Holsinger puts it on the net, deflected in front. The shot, finally a save by Connolly, and we've got a face-off. Let's step aside for a moment. It's high school hockey on 850 WJAC. Okay, just... Looking for number 4 are the Crushers of Bishop McCort. They control the face-off right side, wheel it around the Cheltenham net, trying to dump it in front. Can't quite control it there. Loose puck, pops free, quick shot, saved by Connolly. I'm not quite sure how the puck ended up free there, but Bishop McCort got a quick shot on goal by Ed Perry. He didn't have even he was surprised by it. He didn't get a whole lot on the shot. Cheltenham dumps at the distance of the ice, right on net, so another save there for Nick Mish, who's been anything but busy so far here in the first period. Still just a 1-0 game, though. As McCort takes control on their own end of the ice, wheel around right side to Oster. Oster skating across his blue line, hung up there looking for a man in Ed Perry. Perry has the puck hung up in his skates. He loses control. Crushers in a partial line change here. McCort comes out now. Skating with the puck is Sirianni. Sirianni all by himself with 3 defenders around him. Weaving right, gets around one man. He's behind the net. He got the whole way down there. That loses control of the puck once there. They can't quite clear the zone, though, as it's knocked back in by Josh Brandt of Bishop McCort. Puck circles around the Panther net. Panthers just dumping it around back in their own zone and having a lot of difficulty carrying the puck out of there. It's one thing to be dumping it from the opposition's blue line, but when you're dumping it from your own blue line, tough to generate a offensive opportunity. Quick slap shot there by Petrick. It's wide right. Panthers trying to work across the blue line. Stiff wall there of defense by Josh Brandt. Stood up the skater and knocked the puck off, taken by Petrick. Petrick goes right side. The puck off the skate of Carlson, the Pyro, I mean. Pyro again with that little move, just sort of hops over a defender's leg. Did it twice there, but the second time somebody got their stick back around and knocked it away from his control. 5:30 and counting here in the first period. Bishop McCort leads 1-0. Sirianni in control of the puck, dumps it down left side, across the red line. Cheltenham in control there. They'll slap it back into the McCort zone. That was a bit of a hard shot. Kind of handcuffed Nick Mish, but again, the shot a good 85 feet away. Cheltenham will be offsides, and we've got a little exchange here. Both teams are going to make a line change. Roger, why don't we make a change as well? Stay tuned. It's high school hockey happening on 850 WJAC. Back quickly, live action as Bishop McCort takes control of the puck deep in the Cheltenham zone. Skating around now right in front, quick shot on Connolly. Stick save there, puck still loose. Nobody has it now. Finally, Cheltenham knocks it free. Gathered in very quickly there by Holsinger, who dumps it back in once the Crushers clear the zone. McCort in control, right in front. Nobody can get the shot off. Have to get the McCort number there. I believe Sirianni came in and backhanded the puck in front of the net, but nobody was there to bring it home. Puck now dumped behind the Crusher net. Some contact there. A couple of players locked up. McCort in control of the puck now, and here we go the other way. McCort gets it past the blue line, but checked off there. Samias in control now. Left side shot. Boy, that again came out of nowhere. A couple of players locked up deep in the Crusher zone. Zamias, one of his own men, fell down at the blue line, did not get the number of that man. Zamias hopped over his own man, picked up the loose puck. The Cheltenham defense seemed to relax for a moment. Zamias went down right side. Nobody picked up Perry on the left. They got the pass over to him, and Matt Perry took it home. Stay tuned. It's high school hockey happening on 850 WJAC. Okay. Back to live action, 4 minutes even. The Crushers lead 2-0 in search of a fourth straight state title, taking on the Panthers of Cheltenham, who have control of the puck now. They dump back to the blue line, looking for somewhere to shoot. They get it on net. Nice pad save there by Nick Mish. Crushers take control of the puck and skate back up the other way. Ed Perry left side. It was indeed Perry with the goal. Matt Perry getting an assist by Zamias and Phil Holsinger. Holsinger's got a goal and an assist on this one. Holsinger must have been the man who was carrying the puck down, who got tripped up, and Zamias took the puck off of him in order to get that assist. Here they come, big scoring duo. Carlson skating left side, he's got Pyro right. Carlson gets the puck through the zone, still has it, he goes deep into the corner, looking for help in front, fires it across the crease, nobody there. Petrick picks it up, now tries to go back up to his point man. He loses it as it crosses zone. Cheltenham can't gather it in though, as Eric Sig is quick to it and dumps it right back in. Carlson with a quick shot to save there, rebound, puck still loose in front, slapped back in by the Crushers. Sig again, but Cheltenham gathers it in and slaps it back down the distance of the ice. And we've got another icing call here. McCort go here, and Bishop McCort with a 2-0 lead. I really don't think that Cheltenham hasn't come out here terribly aggressive offensively. They seem to have been so concerned at playing good defense that they're not creating any sort of offensive opportunity for themselves. Face off to the left of Connolly, controlled by the Crushers, now picked away by Cheltenham. Cheltenham coming down, dumping across center ice. Mish picks it up and slaps it to Petrick at the blue line. Petrick looking for help in the form of Pyro. Has it knocked off his stick, right back to Petrick. Petrick dumps it down left side. That's going to go around to Carlson. Carlson picks up the loose puck, trying to skate in on Connolly. Still in control of the puck behind the net. Centers it, nobody there. Loose puck again picked up by the Crushers. And again, a quick shot. This one knocked aside. I believe Seidel. Now they're back in that left corner again. Puck is loose. Skating in hard is Rizzo for the Crushers. He can't quite get to it at a time as the Panthers manage to clear the zone, but the puck is locked up at center ice, and Bishop McCort creating all sort of havoc with some good forechecking right now on the Panthers of Cheltenham. Cheltenham dumps it in. They've got men off sides, though. They're going to have to clear out. They'll go for a line change as Bishop McCort gathers in the puck. Eric Sigg gets it, goes right side. Now they go left, picked off right in front, but no time to get a shot at. Defensively, Bishop McCort reacts very quickly. Now they're dealing out some heavy hits. Big check there from the little man, Eric Sigg. Eric Sigg is just knocked over Steve Goldfarb, and Goldfarb's got a good foot on Sigg. And I think Sigg felt pretty good about it when it was all over. Puck gets dumped down into the Cheltenham zone, but they quickly slap it right back out. McCort now finally going for a change. Sigg getting off the ice, and you know he's going to go over the bench. You say, you see me knock over that big guy. Cheltenham in control now. Minute 26 left to go in the first period. McCort leads 2-0. They just dump it in, and again, McCort gathers it up very quickly. Sirianni in control of the puck, backhanding it out, looking for help, finds it in the form of Ed Perry. Ed Perry going down left side, tries to play it off the ice. He's knocked down, and Cheltenham's going to gather in the puck. Delayed offsides called against McCort, but it looks like Cheltenham's going to be able to clear the zone before the Crushers can get a hold of it. No, a delayed penalty coming against the Crushers as Connolly has come off. And McCord will touch out. We'll find out about this in a moment. Stay tuned. It's high school hockey on 850 WJAC. Well, there's a penalty against Bishop McCort, but Carlson goes the distance of the ice on the power play, electing not to dump it down with 24 seconds left to go. Skated down the distance of the ice, managed to get a weak backhand off, although he had a couple of men hanging on him. The penalty is against Ed Perry of Bishop McCort. Perry was knocked down across the boards, and apparently when he went down, and again, we can't see that low part of the board, apparently reached out with his stick and brought down the man that checked him. 8 seconds, and Cheltenham on the power play. They've had only one good shot in this opportunity so far, though they'll start the second period with a power play as well. McCort clears the zone. That'll end the period. We'll step aside and recap in a moment. It's high school hockey happening on 850 WJAC. Live at Westchester, we're ready for the second period face-off. McCort leads 2-0. They switch sides of the arena. McCort will start off a man down. The penalty on Ed Perry, about a minute left to go, and after this first minute of play, McCort will be happy to keep the puck away from Cheltenham. Ran very quickly an offsides call against the McCort Crushers, and who skated into the zone there? Matt Perry had skated into the zone. The puck trickled in after him. He was offside, and he just tried to belt it down into the corner, you know, to kind of waste a little of this power play time here for Cheltenham. And the call was a rather obvious one, but he skated over to the head linesman and just said, what, me? Just kind of shrugged the shoulders. So a very relaxed Bishop McCort team out there right now, controlling the puck and skating in hard with it right now is Steve Zamias. Zamias unable to get a shot on the net, however, and here comes Cheltenham working on their power play, going right side. Swift coming up by Brennan, and puck knocked around the Crusher net, and we've got a man down for Bishop McCort. Sirianni took a stick somewhere, and he's on his knee right now, trying to gather in his thoughts. Let's step aside for a moment and see what's up. You're listening to High School Hockey on 850 WJAC. Well, we're back to live action here, and the problem with Sirianni, although he seems to be fine, it was apparently a high stick against Mike Shabe, and so now we're at even strength for about a minute, and McCort will then have a power play right in front, quick shot wide. Hustling down with Pyro was Carlson. Pyro got it in front out to Carlson. Carlson one-timed it, but couldn't get it on the net. McCort again, heavy pressure. Shot in front by Rizzo, deflected by Carlson, can't get it between the legs of Connolly, however. Carlson being hooked in front. Petrick has it now. Petrick goes around the net to Carlson. Carlson looking for room. Checked hard off the puck, and Cheltenham has control. And the stick is knocked off the mooring. Or rather, the net is knocked off the mooring as the Cheltenham skater, Matt Chola, was skating around, and Petrick laid a heavy check into him and hit the net from behind, so the faceoff will come outside the Cheltenham zone. 13:41. McCort now, with their penalty over, has a power play for a minute 12. Leading 2-0 already. And the big guns are out there, Carlson and Pyro, but we haven't heard from them in terms of goals. Right now, Holsinger with a goal and assist has been the offensive machine, the defensive-minded one. Also, Matt Perry with a goal. McCort wins the faceoff. Pyro almost manages to win the faceoff and skate in single-handedly and get a shot, but he's finally stripped of it. He's still in control of the puck, however. Looking for room left side, tries to dump it across. The puck is knocked away. Elefant in control. Mike Elefant just dumps it down, trying to get rid of this penalty. 54 seconds left to go in the power play for the Crushers. Carlson in control now, wheezed by one man, now crosses the blue line. Now the red line, passes to Pyro. Pyro looking for help across center ice. Now backpedals and waits for things to set up. Goes top, put a point on. The Crushers supposed to let the puck go out. Only one defenseman back there right now. It was Sirianni. Sirianni looked like he was waiting for someone else to be there. Carlson had broken towards the net. Nobody was lined up on the blue line. Now an offside call against Bishop McCort, as a little sloppy in this power play with 29 seconds left to go. Yellow milk jugs with coins inside are out in full force here for the Crushers of Bishop McCort. We've only had 2 goals to celebrate so far, and only 5 saves. Bishop McCort out shooting Cheltenham 10-5 in that first period, by the way. Cheltenham tries to clear the zone, and all they do is slap it right into the ribs of Pyro. Pyro gets up, not hurting, gets a shot off. Nice save by Connolly. 21 seconds left to go in the power play. Well, I tell you, it's one thing to take a shot like that in the ribs and be able to get up, but to be able to get up and have the presence of mind to be able to take a good shot, and really that's the kind of thing that can throw a goaltender off. Connolly certainly had to be expecting either Pyro to be hurt or that the puck went through, or maybe right through him. Instead, he manages to stop that one, actually caught it just under his shoulder, under the armpit, and fell backwards, did not quite go into the net. And now he's got a face-off to his left side. This face-off happening right in front of me here. McCort and Cheltenham having switched sides of the ice, but a little bit more difficult to chart the Crushers. Facing forward, numbers only on the back. McCort controls the face-off. Pyro now right side, looking for help, goes top to the blue line. They dump it back in. Cheltenham can't quite control. Now they do left side. We've got a break going the other way for Cheltenham, hustling back. Vogel with the puck, and a nice save there by Mish. Puck still loose in front. I think Mish lost sight of the puck. Let's step away for a moment. It's high school hockey on 850 WJAC. The live action, face-off controlled by Cheltenham. They try to get the shot off, but knocked off quickly. Nice job there by Steve Zamias. Gave up the body to knock the puck away. Cheltenham still in control, though, trying to get around the McCort net. Pressure setting up a nice zone back there. Rizzo locks it off and then clears it down the distance of the ice. There was a penalty there against Bishop McCort, by the way. Not in offsides, as I believed earlier. Sirianni was the man called for the penalty. 2-minute minor for him, so he's off, and then McCort, well, still in the puck in front, and skating down now hard. A quick shot and a save. Who got the puck? It was Steve Zamias who managed to get that puck out of nowhere and came down and got the shot off, but a good job by Connolly. McCort trying to clear the zone as Cheltenham comes back into Crusher territory. Quick shot, quick save there by Mish. Rebound comes right back out. Second shot goes wide. Cheltenham dumps it back into the net. Heavy check there for Bishop McCort. Eric Sig Boy, I'll tell you, he's knocking bodies and taking names there. Second big hit for him this time around. Sig knocks over another man, and now he's getting shoved around a little bit in front by Steve Goldfarb, the man he knocked over earlier in the game. Panthers trying to set up on the power play. 48 seconds left to go. Wrist shot from up top is deflected. McCort has it, skating back out. They'll be able to clear the zone. That'll buy some time, and the Crushers apparently will go for a line change, as will the Panthers. One of the men a little slow getting off the ice. They try to clear their own zone, but knocked down quickly by Carlson. Carlson gets a hand on it. The puck is right underneath him. Didn't realize it. Now gets checked again. Two big hits on Carlson in a matter of about 20 seconds there. The first time as he knocked the puck free. The second time he got up, didn't know the puck was under him. In control right now is Pyro. Pyro has the puck knocked away from his stick and along the far boards. We've got some real choppy stuff going on here between hits and sticks. Both teams really probably should start to pay a little bit more attention because they're starting to get a little irritated with one another. No penalty called, however, as Cheltenham skates down into the Crusher zone. That kills the power play, and with 10:28 left to go here in the second period. 2-0 still, McCort lead, and the Crushers dump the puck down. Do we have an icing call? Indeed we do. Let's step aside. It's high school hockey on 850 WJAC. Back to live action. Both teams at even strength. The puck behind the Bishop McCort net as they try to clear. It goes right to a Cheltenham skater. He manages to knock it in front of the net, but right into the waiting stick of Josh Pyro. Pyro breaking down center ice, and we've got offsides as Carlson beat him to the zone. Nice check there on Pyro. Took him off. Carlson in control of the puck now. Takes the backhand pass from Pyro. Backhand over his own. Nice pass there. He was looking over on his left-hand side. Had a skater over there in Matt Seidel, but Seidel was checked away from the puck. Pyro in control now, wheeling around in front of the crease. Has men all over him in front to Carlson. Carlson shoots. No, not Carlson. It is Steve Zamias hustling in there. The puck's loose on the ground, or on the ice right in front of the net. Cheltenham manages to cover up. And some heavy hitting going on in front. Steve Zamias circled in, and that's ordinarily the point where you see Pyro hitting Carlson with a quick one. But it was Zamias who skated in and got the quick shot. The puck, you talk about a game being a matter of inches, the puck on the back heel of his skate, you figure he would have gotten a much stronger shot if he had been able to get that somewhere near the toe. But on the heel, he sort of knuckleballed it in, and Connolly was able to knock it down, although he couldn't pull it in. The puck bounced around for a while before he finally covered it up, and all the defensemen got over there and covered things up for the Panthers. Face-off to the left, controlled by Cheltenham. And now they've got a break going the other way. Skating down is Nate Smith. Nate Smith one-on-one with the big man, Mish. Mish save. Turns it away, and the puck is loose. The Crushers will cover it up. No, it's still loose in the corner, and Bishop McCort trying to cover things up, trying to regather their thoughts. Matt Seidel pulled it in underneath him, but the puck popped out the other side. Big save there, probably the biggest of the game so far for Nick Mish, at least in terms of how hard he's been tested. McCort coming the other way, and they've got an offside call. Step away for a moment. It's high school hockey on 850 WJAC. In this cut to about Bishop McCort. All right, get rid of the 60-second one for me. Just run that 30. All right, and do me a favor when we're in our break here, go check the problem bin and see if somebody had a problem with that and just threw it in the bin thinking it would take care of itself later. All right, we're back to live action. 8:36 and counting. McCort in control of the puck and skating right side, backhand pass there, looking. Well, he was looking for Steve Zamias, but the puck was knocked off the stick. Cheltenham controls it, but they're just outside their blue line, and they really have had a problem between their own defensive zone, the blue line, and the red line. If they can get going beyond that, they've looked a lot better. But Bishop McCort has really created a lot of problems for them in the first part of that zone. Now we've got a delayed penalty coming out left side, and it looks like it's going to be against Cheltenham. Well, we've got a Crusher down on the ice as well, and he's up against the board. We can't quite see who it is. Why don't we get the name and a number and the penalty? We'll be back in a moment. It's high school hockey on 850 WJAC. All right, let's... Yeah, as you can tell, a good contingent of Crusher fans have made it down. McCort starting out in the power play now, facing off in their own end. Lose the puck there. Cheltenham in control. Just inside the zone. They elect not to knock it in, but carry it in. Finally going to get around the Bishop McCort net. Nice play there, really, by Mike Elefant for the Panthers. He retreats now, and Bishop McCort coming down. Looking for help right side. Trying to do something with a power play and expand upon a 2-0 lead right now. Dumping it into the Cheltenham zone, but quicked up quickly there as they try to knock it out of the zone, but fans on the shot. McCort in control now. Petrick right side goes up top. Looking for a shot. Clear across ice over to Pyro. No, Pyro doesn't get control. It's Rizzo. Rizzo to Pyro. Pyro goes over to Carlson. Carlson. They're waving it off. They're waving it off. No goal. No goal. Carlson one-time the slap shot home from the top of the circle, and they're saying no goal. Clearly it was in. They must be saying that somebody obstructed with the goaltender Connolly. Yet the number 3 goes off the board. We're staying at number 2. We'll wait for the explanation exactly there. Well, I don't know if they're going to give us an official account here that I can pass on to you. All I can tell you is that unless somebody was pulling around in the crease there's just no reason that shouldn't have been a goal. There was no whistle, none that I heard. But the official just did not hesitate in making the call. So we're back to a 2-0 game. Minute 15 still remaining in the power play. Yeah, I know, no goal, but... We haven't, well, I'll tell you what, between the second and third period, we'll get an explanation on that one. McCort's a little fired up. Pyro comes down with a heavy slap shot. Nice save there by Connolly, who freezes it up. McCort will get a face-off. And it looks like the, it looks like the Crushers are a little irritated by that latest call. And although I'd like the opportunity to at least agree or disagree with what it was, but we haven't been given any explanation as to why no goal. They said between the second and third period. Hopefully we'll track that down for you. A minute 4 left to go. Crushers will face off to the left of Connolly. They control it. Power play, slap shot. Score! Carlson gets it right back. Yes, sir, from the blue line. Chris Carlson off the goal about 20 seconds ago. Bangs it home on Connolly there. We call that sweet justice where I'm from. 3-zip, Crushers lead. We'll be back in a moment on 850 WJAC. Back to live action. Bishop McCort leading 3-0 in their quest for a 4th straight state title. Chris Carlson gets the goal, the assist from Josh Pyro. We've heard that combination a number of times before, haven't we? Power play is over, of course, because of the goal, and play resumes with Cheltenham trying to do something against this Crusher team that basically has had their way. Cheltenham with the puck at center ice, retreating back into their own zone, tries to dump it down and has it knocked away. Heavy check at center ice, and a big poke there. I tell you, as the play resumes, let me tell you what happened there. And that Matt Perry got leveled by Zach Hofstein, and Perry did the wise thing. He got up. A lot of guys get up when they get hit that hard. They get up angry and well on the way. It was a clean check, although it was pretty hard. It was a clean check, and Perry got up and just just continued to skate. A lot of guys lose their head and start poking back and pick up a little knick-knack penalty. Crushers in control of the puck right now in their own zone, trying to dump it out, can't quite. Finally, the puck is kicked free, and McCort does have it going down left side. Skating hard on Connolly, back row past the Pyro. Pyro shoots just wide. Still in control, right out in front. Puck loose, Pyro skates in. Between his skates, turns, shoots, no, still weaving in, coming in, shoots. Tries to go high left side, and a little too high and a little too left. It goes wide. McCourt's still in control. Carlson trying to dance through the raindrops, loses the puck. Skating down the other way is Brennan. Brennan skating in, is knocked off the puck. McCort regains control, does Rizzo for the Crushers. Hustling down the other way of the Crushers. If they hurry, can have a break here. It's Pyro dumping back to Carlson. Shot on, no, score! Then he's looking from behind after the shot. But Pyro to Carlson rings again with 5:22. Beat him high, beat him right. 4-zip is the score. Connolly in discussion. Never really saw the shot, I don't think. Let's take a break. It's high school hockey on 850 WJAC. Back to live action. The Crushers of Bishop McCort partying hard in Westchester lead 4-zip with 5:12 left to go here in the second period. And we didn't hear from them all night. Suddenly Carlson and Pyro connect in a span of, well, just under 2 minutes actually, or a little over 2 minutes. Pyro with an assist on both goals. Carlson scoring both. And I tell you, Pyro sold that with body language. He was skating so hard towards the net. Everybody collapsed back. And you really thought he was going to try to fire off a wrist shot, and he just dropped it back to Carlson, and by the time that Connolly readjusted, Carlson went the other side of the net on him, and it was wide open. It was just a beautiful play and a beautiful effort by Pyro to set that up. Carlson, of course, banging it home. Back come the Crushers, slapping it in. Connolly can't get a glove on it. It goes through. McCort applying the pressure on a quick line change as well. And it would appear that Cheltenham a little disoriented by it all. Trying to dump the puck out, finally pops free. They have it all. It looks for a moment as if they're going to be able to break free, but they lose it at center ice, and the Crushers come right back in. Skating in and dumping in for the Crushers is Zamias. Zamias wheels it around, goes the whole way around the board. Puck pops free and goes right in front of the net. If somebody could have deflected it, might have found its way past Conley, but nobody got a stick on it, and it crossed the crease. Puck rolls all the way out to center ice where it's clogged up there. A couple of bodies falling around. They're on that near board. McCort seems to have control, and they do. Skating down across the red line, and now we've got a 2-on-1 developing for the Crushers. Hustling in and a quick shot over. Off. It was Seidel looking for a man at center ice, but it was knocked away by the defenseman for the Panthers. Puck finally trickles out of the McCort zone, and here they come the other way, do the Panthers. Goldfarb in control of the puck. Quickly surrounded by the Crimson and Gold. Has it knocked away from him. Panthers coming to a line change with 4 minutes left to go here in the second period. We've got a delayed penalty coming up. And it would appear to be against Cheltenham as McCort is in control of the puck, skating down. And now the whistle. Let's step aside for a moment, find out about the penalty. It's high school hockey happening on 850 WJAC. Okay, let's just take a 30 here. Can't wait for the third period, Deb. It's sort of a reversal of what you'd think. Back to live action. Bishop McCort on a power play. Dumps the puck into the zone and hustling after it. The Crushers trying to set things up. They're in control now, trying to dump it around. Good hustle there. Carlson in control of the puck. Goes into the corner to Pyro. Pyro working right side. Nobody with him. Looking for a dancing room. Now he picks up a partner. Goes back to Carlson blue line. Carlson goes left side. Quick slap shot in front. The net's open. Pyro can't pull the trigger. Now he gets it off. Glove save. Still loose. Pyro still in control in the right circle. Circling around. Looking for room in front. Petrick in front of the crease, being knocked over by Swift. Puck back to Carlson. Carlson goes right side to Sirianni. He just dumps it around, and the Panthers gain control there and are able to clear the zone. Sirianni loses his stick, so Nick Mish has to come out and control the puck. He dumps it down on the break. Here come the Crushers in the power play. Nice move there. They go right side of the ice. It's Pyro. Pyro skating in, looking for help. Now wheels around, waiting for support. 58 seconds left to go in the Bishop McCort power play. They lead 4-zip with 2:47 and counting. McCort skating in, pass cross center. Shoots goal! Josh Pyro crossed away, and he finds Steve Zamias uncontested, standing just outside the right of the crease. Pyro got that pass between the legs of the defenseman. Connolly didn't even know he had a man over there. Zamias tried to one-time it, and he sort of fanned on it. The puck, however, stayed right in front of him. When he pulled the trigger again, Connolly still hadn't gotten over there, and the Crushers now lead 5-0. Stay tuned. High school hockey continues on 850 WJAC. Well, we come back to live action, and very quickly Bishop McCort wins the face-off at center ice, skates down, and they get a quick shot again from Zamias. Nice save there by Connolly. He was able to stop it, lost his balance and fell down, so now we've got a face-off coming up in the Cheltenham zone. 5-zip, folks. Hope the party's going on well for you back there at Bishop McCort High School. Championship cakes supplied by our friends at Custom Cakes. The Lifelink Crusher Party, Crusher Carnival happening there. All right, face-off won there by Cheltenham. They try to clear the zone and can't. It's going to be held up at the blue line. No, it hops over the stick of the Bishop McCort defender. Phil Holsinger had to get away from him. He dumps it back in. And now we've got a penalty coming up. I thought perhaps offsides, but I didn't see the penalty as we were looking away. Apparently it happened away from the puck. And McCourt's going to get another power play with 2:23 left to go. Looks like Zach Hochstein is called for a slash. Hochstein gets the slashing penalty. No, they're going to call a trip. I'm sorry. I didn't see the trip either, but McCort nonetheless on the power play. Skating in, loses control of the puck, and picked up by Zamias. Zamias falling down, but manages to pass it back to the blue line. Slap shot goes wide. McCort holds it in, but heavy traffic. Dumping it around the right side. Hustling back for it is Seidel. Seidel loses control of the puck, taken there by the Panthers. Jason Brennan, instead of dumping it out, tried to carry it from his own zone and got hung up there. The puck is just sitting there, 2-3 men down. Finally, McCort regains control. Room for a slap shot here. Little wrist shot goes high off the stick of Connolly. Almost hit the butt end of his stick and fell down behind him. Almost fell into the net. Now the Panthers managed to clear with a minute 40 and counting here in the first period. A minute 18 left to go in the power play and tripping backwards. Panthers holding it in the Crusher zone. Quick shot there on Mish. He makes another nice pad save. So far, it's a no-no for him. Nice shutout. Heavy collision at center ice. Knocks the Crusher down. C.J. Oster got knocked over, but he got right back up. And the Crusher is still in control of the puck. Jim Rizzo with it with 54 seconds and counting left to go in this power play. He falls down, but gets a pass off to one of his own men. They just dump it back into the zone right side. McCort looking for a line change. And here they come. Cheltenham controls the puck, however, on the change and manages to square it right back out and dump it off. Last minute of play in the second period. 33 seconds left to go in the power play. 28 and counting. Crushers a little choppy in their own end right now, trying to skate down, trying to add to this fireworks display we've seen so far. Crushers at their own blue line, finally dumping down into the Cheltenham zone, but hustling back for it for the Panthers. Greg Schmidt. He tries to dump it out, can't do it. Finally, it's just sort of knocked out of the zone by Mike Schaub. He tried to slap it out, but whiffed on it all alone. The puck did trickle out. McCort does make another line change as Cheltenham dumps it down. Penalty is over. 20 seconds left to go here in the period. Here come the Crushers. Kevin Grady in control of the puck, going right-hand side. Looking for help. Heavy check over there. Puck is free. Grady can't get the shot off. Now it's loose. It's Ed Perry, and Perry can't fire it away. Jason Leck working in the right corner, knocks the puck back in front, triples in front of the net. Connolly was tied up, he almost fell over. If the puck had been on goal, it would have been a score for the Crushers. As it is, time runs out, 5-0 is our score. Bishop McCort leads after 2 periods of play. Well, we step away for a moment. When we come back, I'll tell you a little bit what's going on here in between periods as they're going to resurface, I'm sure. Stay tuned. It's high school hockey on 850 WJAC. Back to live action. They had the opening face-off for the third period already, friends. They took no break in between, just 2 minutes. And almost instantly, Cheltenham was assessed an interference penalty as McCort was on a heavy rush. So the Crushers have a power play, but Cheltenham in control of the puck right now. A goaltending change, by the way. In that Nick Mish of the Crushers, Bishop McCort has left the game. He's fine, left under his own strength. But Josh Brezovic is in the game for the Crushers of Bishop McCort and getting his opportunity to play in this state championship game. 59 seconds in the power play, and we've got an offside call against the Crushers of Bishop McCort. Don't forget, we'll be naming our Tomcat player of the game, our outstanding player of the game, and really a couple of qualified candidates right now. Holsinger's had a big day, a goal and an assist early in the game. Perry's played a good one too, but certainly Pyro with his 3 assists and Carlson with his 2 goals top the list. The face-off goes all the way back into the Crusher zone where they gather it up there and look for help at the blue line. Quick shot comes in. Cheltenham is offsides, but they manage to clear back out, and the Crushers going back down left side. Steve Zamias in control of the puck. He loses it there. Matt Perry picks it up, however. Perry has it knocked off his stick, and the Panthers still in control, and again an offside against the Crushers if they touch up. Nope, Cheltenham's going to get it and try to clear the zone. 23 seconds left to go in this power play. To Carlson. Carlson working at his own blue line, crosses the red line, now crosses the other blue line, skating in nicely, passes left side, finds a man in Perry. Perry's back in. Deflected before it ever got to the net. The puck's still loose. Carlson digging in back there. No, that's Zamias. Zamias working hard. Can't get the puck, however, and Cheltenham clears the zone with 4 seconds left to go in the power play. That should probably kill the man advantage. Indeed it does. And the Panthers pick up the puck with 12:35 and counting in this one, trailing 5-zip. They dump it down the distance of the ice. McCort will hustle back, and we have no icing call there. Cheltenham still in control, gets a quick shot off, but deflected by the McCort defense, and play seems to have slowed him down here a little bit. McCort, I think, trying to be careful with the lead in the early part of this period, while the Cheltenham Panthers, however, I think a lot of the wind has been knocked out of their sails. That big momentum thing they're riding coming in has been erased by 5 goals from the Bishop McCort Crushers. Cheltenham with the puck now. They lose at center ice. Here comes Kevin Grady. Grady going down right side, looking for help. Knocked off the puck, picked up by the Panthers. They clear the zone. Pulling around at red line. A lot of traffic out there, but nobody in control of the puck. Finally, they dump it down far right side to C.J. Oster. It goes the distance, and the Panthers will pick it up. 11:45 and counting. Panthers lose control in their own end. It just kind of trickles out. McCort unable to hold it in, so they dump it in. They have to clear the zone, however, because they are offsides. And the Crushers again with the puck. Quick shot there on Connolly. Connolly makes the stop. Panthers coming the other way. Tied up in the corner. Puck finally works free with 11:24 and counting in this one. They dump it right in front of the net, but nobody there for Bishop McCort, and the Panthers come back the other way. Really, it looks like their legs are gone as well. Not skating very crisply out there are the Panthers, although right now Mike Shav managed to create a little daylight for himself. Gets down, can't quite get the shot off. He's knocked hard into the boards there. Good check by Rizzo. They keep the puck in the Crusher zone, however. Goldfarb digging around. Puck pops free to Holsinger. Holsinger going right side. Crossing his own blue line. He's got a man to his right. Checked out from underneath him. Lost his legs there. Nice hip check there for the Panthers of Cheltenham. McCort dumps it back in. We've got a line change for the Crushers. 10:48 and counting in this one. Cheltenham in control. Dealing around their own net. A couple of men fall down. Do they get it back? Oh, they had one hidden on the far side. Finally now, Cheltenham crossing the blue line, looking for help center ice. Nice move there, but a good poke check away for Bishop McCort. Nice job there by Mark Sherman. We're seeing a lot of names we haven't seen until now. We'll step aside. We've got a break in the action on 850 WJAC. When you come back to me, how many do I have? Okay. Watch me weave my magic. 20 spots, but I get no break in between periods. Okay. Back to live action, and the Cheltenham Panthers just continually dump the puck into the McCort zone and fail to follow up on it. McCort hustles back, gets the puck, and is able to clear the zone, although they haven't been particularly aggressive offensively themselves here in the third period. But they're leading 5-0. They can afford to be that way. They carry it down. Quick slap shot there, knocked away. Sirianni with the shot. He dumps it in, and the Crushers change lines again. 9:35 and counting. McCort in control on the far end. They're dug in that left corner where it's difficult to see a player from our vantage point here. Cheltenham, someone comes up with the puck, has it knocked right back in there. Nice hustle down there by Carlson. Skating around, he's dragged down from behind. No call there. Patrick has control against the boards. He's being muscled up, and things have gotten a little physical here in the third period. Now, indeed, we'll probably have a penalty. Let's step away for a moment. It's high school hockey on 850 WJAC. They had a quick face-off that came down. There was a high stick called then against the Crushers as well. That one against Eric Sigg. So McCort up by 5 goals, down by 2 men right now, skating with just 3 men out there. And this is the opportunity that, well, Cheltenham has wanted the entire game. At least an opportunity to score, although they trail by 5. Even if they can get a couple of goals out of the situation, you don't know if it'll matter. Josh Pyro is leading the 3-man attack out there for the Crushers. Big defensive stand here. R.J. Sirianni out there, as is Josh Brandt. Now we've got a quick whistle here. I believe we got a man offsides, and we'll try it again. So 5 skaters to 3. And I'm sure right now, Josh Brezovic, who came into the play goal in the 3rd period, is thinking, sure, Nick Mish gets in here. I'm in here for 5 minutes, and now we've only got 3 men. We're down by 2 heading into this one. Face-off just outside the circle, controlled by the Crushers. Dumped up. Sirianni tried to dump it down the glass and actually won high and into the stands here. They're seating just along the left side of the facility here. Probably good for about 500 people, and it's packed in pretty solidly. Most of them are McCort contingents, although some of the players and coaches and fans for upcoming games are already here. It'll be a pretty interesting series of events. McCort again controls the face-off inside their zone, and it's dumped out there by Josh Brandt. Cheltenham gathers it back in. Really, you would think that press matters a bit more, the 5-3 advantage, but they're having trouble clearing their own zone. Pyro in control of the puck. Pyro escapes between 1 man, 2 men, finally loses it, eating up a little bit of time. In control of the puck is R.J. Sirianni. He just dumps it out and clears the zone. Cheltenham comes the other way, blue line. Slap shot, saved there by Brezovic. McCort controls, dumps it out. Goes Sirianni, it goes the distance. You can hear the crowd respond. McCort trying to kill 2-man advantage. They send out 6 fresh legs. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. On the ice for the Crushers now, Matt Perry, along with Jim Rizzo. See if we can get that 3rd skater for you. It's Philip Holsinger. Holsinger with a goal and assist on this day. Wheeling in Cheltenham, trying to set up, which is really what you want to do when you're 5-on-3. No need to hurry things. Sloppy shot there, knocked in with a hand. No, stick save there by Brezovic. And we got a hand trying to advance the puck with his hand. That's exactly what happened. And Cheltenham not happy. But step. Back to live action. Bishop McCort down by 2 men. They've been able to keep the puck in the Cheltenham zone despite that remarkably. The first penalty is over now, so it's now a 5-on-4 advantage. And the second penalty now ends as well, so we're at even strength. The Crushers trail the 2-man advantage of Cheltenham with no damage. I'm not even sure if they had a real shot on goal. Now a delayed penalty coming up against somebody, against Cheltenham. 6:27 left to go, and it looks like we've got another trip. Let's step aside. It's high school hockey in 850 WJAC. Face-off in the Crusher zone. Pyro took control of the puck and skated through 3 defenders and just... Connolly was just frozen in his tracks. He saw Pyro coming down the entire time, and it was almost as if he never expected him to make a move. Well, you know, the point is that Pyro's had 3 assists in this game. Now he gets a goal, so it's 6-0 McCort, and that was... even the crowd was a little delayed in their response to it, but what happened there is I really think that Connolly was thinking that Pyro was bound to pass it off again. There goes Pyro again off the faceoff, looking left side to Carlson, but that was knocked away. 6-0 Bishop McCort leads, and we've got an icing call at 6:09. And well, my apologies. They gave another name out there, but I couldn't quite hear it. The crowd response. So a big goal for Josh Pyro. He's got a goal and 3 assists. Certainly a leading contender, I would have to think, for our Tomcat player of the game. Outstanding player selected by Tomcat Screen Printing. Quick shot there by Pyro off the chest of Connolly. Puck pops free in front. Cheltenham tries to clear. They can't. 5:58 and counting. Bishop McCort on the way to their 4th straight state title, friends. Cheltenham trying to clear zone. They do. McCort offsides and they dump it back in, but they'll clear the zone. And now here come the Panthers the other way, trailing by 6. They dump it right back up in front. Petrick, does he have room to shoot? No, can't quite get it away. The Panthers gain control of the puck, however, as Steve Trempy comes rolling around. They slap it down off the glass, distance to the ice. We've got an icing. We'll step away. It's high school. Back to live action again, and the puck is dealt down the distance of the ice again. Cheltenham manages to touch up before we can have icing here. They're beating it down to the line. Now the Crushers in control. 5:10 left to go in the game. They lead 6-0 as they look for their 4th straight state championship. Right now, the question is who's going to get the shutout, or if we're going to get a shutout, and for that matter, who we're going to pick as our Tomcat player of the game. Puck tied up at center ice. A couple of men tied up there, and well, somebody's down on the ice, one of the Cheltenham players. Okay. Back to live action. Bishop McCort breaking down left side, trying to add to a big lead already. Dumping it off to Matt Seidel. Zamaya. Seidel takes a heavy check it deep in the Cheltenham corner. Puck still loose center ice in the Cheltenham zone. Finally, the Panthers come out with it with 4:03 left to go in this one. McCort leads 6-0. Now they dump right side into the McCort zone. Hustling down after it is Rizzo. Rizzo tied up there along the boards. Tries to follow through. Things a little choppy there for Cheltenham. Seidel with control of the puck. Dumps it down to Zamaya. Zamaya sticks it forward right on net. No icing there. McCort in a line change. Trying to add to this impressive lead and celebrate this championship. Quick shot on goal. Quick save there by Connolly. 3:33 left to go in this one. Bishop McCort in a line change. And the incredible run. The Crushers making short work of this year's opponent. 3:33 left to go in the game. They win the face-off. Quick shot, quick save, Connolly. Puck loose in front. Panthers manage to clear. Skating down now across their own blue line. They've got a, well, they had a 2-on-1 situation developing, but too slow to it. The Crushers beat them back down, gain the puck, and trickle it back down the other way. Does Ed Perry. Perry goes too far. That'll be an icing. We'll step away. It's high school hockey on 850 WJAC. Keep it. Another 30. Puck just got knocked out of over the ice. Come back. Well, it took them a little while to get things going, but play is resumed here, and the Crushers have control of the puck in their own zone. Right side, can't clear. Cheltenham with a chance, slap shot, knuckleball, held down. Nice catch here, really, out of midair, did R.J. Sirianni. Now they go right side, big wrist shot there from the big man for Bishop McCort. Jason Leck gets it off, and the puck goes in on. Well, I gotta wait to see who goes the goal in. Maybe a man coming down there. It got deflected in. The McCort Crushers now lead 8-0. Boy, I'll tell you, when it rains, it pours. Jason Leck let loose with his wrist shot from the blue line that fluttered in. Connolly made the save, but it popped off his glove. He couldn't quite catch it. It hit the ice, and I never did see whose stick wrapped around the net to bang it home. Connolly is hurt on the play, however. We'll try to, it's 7-0 is the score. We'll try to straighten out who's got the goal and what's wrong with the goaltender. Stay tuned, it's high school. live action. Bishop McCort in control. Quick shot on goal again. They're not happy with 7-0. Just under 2 minutes left to go. Here, wrapped it out in front. Connolly didn't know anybody was coming in from there. And McCort gets another goal. Another quick shot on goal. This one from the point. Feelings are hurt. Having given up 7 goals in a rough game. Face off to the right, or rather to the left of Connolly. Controlled by the Panthers. They just barely get it out of the zone though. A minute 50 in counting, and the McCort crowd responding. Looking for state title number 4. Sirianni crashing bodies at center ice. Puck pops free. The Panthers have it. They're fighting now to avoid the shutout. Still in control, looking to go center ice. They can't do it. Sirianni lays another heavy check. McCrusher's throwing a lot of bodies out there. Right now, control the puck. Dump it out of the zone. A minute 22 in counting. Puck is dumped back into the Crusher zone. They backhand it back out. A minute 16 in counting. Slap shot. Deflected away, almost off the Sirianni skating into the net, but it went just wide. What a shame it would have been to lose the shutout that way. Brezovic reacted to the deflection over, and here's another one right back in front of the net. A minute 2 left to go in this one. Panthers in control of the puck right in front of the net. They can't get a shot off. McCort swarming around, trying to clear things out. They finally do. Now breaking down right side is hit Perry. Perry trying to get by a couple of defenders. McCort on the line change. And the puck is just dumped back into the Crusher zone. 43 seconds and counting. Josh Pyro's on the ice. So is Chris Carlson. They're going to be on the ice when they win this state championship. That's the plan. Carlson in control of the puck. Another rush right side. Coming across. Pyro in control. Going to wheel back into his own zone. He's going to eat up the time and looking right. 29 seconds and counting. Finds a man left side. It's Matt Seidel. We've got a whistle. We'll step away for a moment. It's high score of the game, and then we'll be done. Okay? All right. Good job, Deb. How long do we have? McCort controls the face-off. Puck given away. Narrow goes shot. Brezovic with the save. In 12 seconds, a beautiful chance. And a wonderful save. 8 seconds and counting down. Steve Goldfarb can't believe it. He was all alone right in front of the Crusher net. And Brezovic earns his stripes. It's over. The Bishop McCort Crushers are state champions again, and again. They pile onto one another in their own crease. The fans that have gathered here have gone crazy. It's an incredible sight. Those of you who are back enjoying the contest back in the Johnstown area or the Bishop McCort Gymnasium, congratulations to you for being a part of all this. It's really been our honor. What an emotional night for the Crushers, and what an incredible ending. You figure what kind of drama can there be when a team is winning 7-0 in the waning moments, but Goldfarb came out of nowhere. 2 men collided. The puck was right in front of the net, maybe 8 feet. He had room to work. He did a little deep move, and Brezovic, Josh Brezovic, gets an opportunity to contribute in a meaningful way, saves the shutout. We're going to step away. When we come back, we'll talk about our Tomcat Top Hat player of the game, and really a lot of fine folks to choose from here. An incredible night. We'll be back in a moment. Stay tuned. Well, the celebration continues. The Crusher flag is being toted around the ice. Presentations are about to happen. A state championship, the Bishop McCort Crushers. For us, well, we've got to talk a little bit about our Tomcat player of the game. I don't know who they'll be selecting as MVP here, but for my money, what happened here tonight, or today rather, I believe Josh Pyro is going to get my nod as the Tomcat player of the game. 3 assists player of the game, and the crowd here is just ecstatic about this championship for these Bishop McCort Crushers. And why not? They've come a long way, and they're going to get to enjoy this one for a while. 4 straight years of a championship, and it's just not something that happens terribly often, friends. And again, a special thanks to all our friends back in the Johnstown area who helped make all this possible. Things end the way it did. I think it was pretty apparent after the first period, really, that unless something incredible happened, they're going to be in big trouble. And then Pyro went crazy. 3 assists and a goal there, and the Crushers come away a winner. And what can you say? The big play at the very end, sort of a fitting capping. A fitting capping to an incredible game with Brezovic. Josh Brezovic coming up with a big save. Probably the most difficult save of the night for any of the goaltenders involved. And point-blank range, the goalkeeper had room. He could have gone left, he could have gone right. He had everywhere to go. He did make one move. He tried to go left side low. And Brezovic got the old left leg out there and made a beautiful pad save and cleared it away. The shutout was preserved. That happened with like 12 seconds left to go in the game. So a big play for Brezovic. The players are being presented their individual honors here for the state championship, and the crowd continues to respond. And I don't know if I'm getting out of here for quite a while, really. The crowd is in full tilt, not only for the Bishop McCort folks and the Cheltenham folks that are here, but the second game that's coming up after this one, scheduled to start at 2 o'clock, I might add, between the Erie Cathedral Prep and Conestoga High School. That would be the AA championship. Those folks are all here. They're ready to watch a hockey game, and they're getting to watch this state championship. So they're handing out the individual honors here, and it's just been an incredible run. Folks, this one's in the books, and what can you say? The folks who have sponsored this event and make it happen, we're certainly proud to have brought you this. 850 WJC prides itself on being here for events like this for you, and we're glad we were able to make the trip this time around. And I also want to tell the folks back home that these Crushers will be home and not too terribly long. I know you probably got some plan to meet them somewhere, because it seemed to me everybody in town was kind of counting on the fact that they were going to win this championship. I think that's one of the things that made Coach John Bradley a little nervous, to be honest with you, in talking to him. But time for the Most Valuable Player Award.
High School Championship, A Division, presented by Greg Dugan, the president of the Inter-County Scholastic Hockey League. Number 16, Josh Pyro.
And there you have it. The folks in the MVP committee agreeing with our Tomcat player of the game. Josh Pyro walks with MVP honors. And why not? 3 assists and a goal. And just an incredible run all the way around there for Josh Pyro. 4 state championships. You finish out your senior year as an MVP in a state championship. And he's not the kind of guy that really gets into the individual award things, but certainly he's got to feel good about that. I don't know if he'll talk openly about it, but certainly he's got to feel good about not only being a state champion, but playing in such a way that he wins the MVP. And I think really kind of symbolic of what he is and how he's played, in that he won it led by 3 assists. The Crushers now have the state championship trophy in hand, wearing their state championship medals, and they begin the March of Champions. They're going to do a quick circle of the ice here, each man taking a turn with that state championship trophy. Each man enjoying his moment in the sun as they skate back and forth in front of the Crusher faithful who have made the trip down. And right now, Josh Pyro has it in his MVP hands. And the jugs, they are swinging here in Westchester. The Crushers of Bishop McCort are state champions for the 4th straight time. You've really missed out on one of the golden moments of high school athletics, the state championship. Certainly, if you're connected in some way, a relative, a friend, or maybe somebody who just followed the program for a season, it feels especially good. But I would say even a stranger who walked into this building and saw how those men flew it off the bench and tackled each other at the crease to celebrate this championship, and how they responded to Brezovic's big save, to save the shutout at the end of it all. They've got to feel pretty good about it all. 4 straight state titles, and I'll be honest with you, here we are again. We got Pine Richland and Westmont sitting at home not at this game. And you can make up your mind about who's better there. Pine Richland advanced a little further, but the argument can be made that the second and third best teams in the state weren't at this game either. That Bishop McCort reigned supreme, but they were tested more thoroughly by a couple of teams that are a little bit closer to home, and you can't help but think that that help makes them a better team. That's going to wrap things up.
Class A state champions for the past 3 years, hoping for number 4 on Saturday, which I know they will come through. Let's start with the freshman first. Okay, number 6 defenseman R.J. Sirianni. Number 29, Big Fish. Number 12, forward, Matt Perry. And a member of last year's championship team, number 7, forward, Kevin Brady. Junior class, number 31, forward, Brian Repack. Number 21, forward, Jason Petrick. Steve Verman, or Steve Vermeiden. And now for our senior members of our hockey team. 4 years, Nick Rosenbaum. Number 26, forward, Matt Chip Seidel. Number 30,
by the hard work that we have accumulated here, we indeed have been very successful. It's certainly an honor and a pleasure for myself to be here to what I consider the greatest high school in Pennsylvania.
Every day we're facing the night. It's a spiritual fight. Living can drain the life from us. When we are weak, He's strength enough. Our flame will never die. Our fire is His love. If we've got faith, then we've got hope. When we set our heart on God's desire, then we've got the light of life and the fuel for the fire. There is a promise, there is a peace, there is a passion love inspires. Now we've got a hope for tomorrow and the fuel for the fire. Walking the straight and narrow way, trusting in heaven come what may. I will never turn away. When I'm alone, He draws me near. When I have doubts, He calms my fear. Though darkness surrounds us now, His light surrounds us here. If we've got faith, then we've got hope. When we set our heart on God's desire, then we've got the light of life and the fuel for the fire. There is a promise, there is a peace, there is a passion love inspires. Now we've got a hope for tomorrow and the fuel for the fire. shape of something I don't really recognize. Brushed with careful little fingers and put proudly on display, a reminder to us all of how time flies. Seems an endless mound of laundry and a stairway laced with toys gives a blow-by-blow reminder of the war that we fight for their well-being, for their greater understanding, to impart a holy reverence for the Lord. But baby, what will we do when it comes back to me and you? They look a little less like little boys every day. Oh, the pleasure of watching the children growing is mixed with a bitter cup of knowing the watercolor ponies will one day ride away, and the vision can get so narrow as you view through your tiny world, and little victories can go by with no applause. But in the greater evaluation, as they fly from your nest of love, may they mount up with wings as eagles for his cause. Still I wonder, baby, what will we do when it comes back to me and you? They look a little less like little boys every day. Oh, the pleasure of watching the children growing is mixed with a bitter